What's up guys? Welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to do our first Q&A ever. Before we start though, can I just say that yes, there's a shadow there and shadow here and there's shadows of us, but we don't have the ring lights yet. We don't have that kind of stuff. That's why you guys need to subscribe to our channel so that we can get the money. I'm just kidding. All right, so first question. This is about Israel. What did you expect to see and not see? That's a good question.
I didn't really know what to expect. I never really know what to expect, but I felt like there was gonna be more of a spiritual connection than what I actually felt when I got there.
Yeah, I expected it to be a little bit more, I thought I was also gonna like connect spiritually to everything. I have to say, you have to have a good guide. So first day, we did not have a good guide at all, didn't feel nothing. Second day, our guide was so nice, very passionate about, you know, the stories of Jesus. And yeah, we felt a little bit more connected on the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, except for when we went to places and they built Catholic churches on top of those places. And that's when we were a little bit like, But places like where we saw the boat, the Jesus boat,
Yeah.
and Jericho and riding on the Sea of Galilee.
Yeah, those were some of the more like authentic experiences, where some of the others were like, yes, we're gonna go and see, you know, the hill of Golgotha or whatever, but you get there and it's just like packed with people and it's just a Catholic church basically.
It's not everywhere, it's just at some places, but I would say overall we had a really good experience in like the old city of Jerusalem. To me, it felt like I was in Jerusalem. Like it's still old. There's still bricks and the flooring from the thousands of years ago. And so there is you will feel a connection every now and then with certain places that you go to.
Yeah.
Okay, next question. What was the feeling knowing you were flying into a country the Lord Jesus lived in whilst on earth? I was so excited. Like I was excited about all the other countries, but I could not wait to go to Israel. But I can say for the most part, I definitely had those feelings inside of me of where I felt like, wow, this is where Jesus lived. Like this is where he was.
Yeah.
Especially when we were in Jerusalem. Like
Yeah.
I really felt like, wow, this is amazing. Someone said, what's some of your goals for the near future?
Well, we're just waiting for the borders to open up again.
Yeah, it's so hard at the moment. But one big goal is doing the trek to Everest Base Camp. Like that is one of our big goals and we would love to do that one day.
Yeah.
So I would say that's one of our goals for the near future.
Yeah. No, I would agree. I don't have anything to add.
Someone said love your way.
No, I think just
Sending love our way.
to us, but
Okay.
anyway.
What's your biggest travel fail? We've had many.
The first one that comes to mind for me is when we were
I know what you're
leaving.
gonna say.
When we were leaving Israel, we were already like umming and ahhing about whether we should catch public transport and try and save some money or take a taxi, which is going to be like 75 Australian. We ended up taking the taxi because we couldn't be bothered with like the hustle and bustle and the stress of trying to find our way. Took a taxi, 75 bucks, already complaining about that. And then when we got to the airport, I realized that I had left my bag with all the camera gear, drone, laptop, all that sort of stuff back at the accommodation. So then it was another $75 back to the accommodation and then another $75 back to the airport again.
Yeah. One travel fail for me is thinking that we can walk with our luggage from the bus stop in Greece to our apartment. And like, I didn't even think that this is a place where there's stairs going up, down, there's like pebble stone road everywhere. So we were walking with our luggage, sweating up and down the hills on pebble stones, and our luggage was making so much noise. So next time, I think we would probably take a shuttle. I think we were just annoyed at that point because we couldn't find our accommodation. It's confusing.
Had a travel day.
Yeah. Once we can travel internationally again, what's the first place you'd be likely to go?
Go to? We have tickets booked to Bali, so
yeah, we do have tickets booked to Bali. Besides Bali, we've been there before. What's a place that we would like to go to?
Nepal.
Yeah, not for the place. Like, we're not really interested in seeing. Yeah, we just want to do Everest Base Camp. But a few places that we'd like to go would probably be India, Vietnam, Sri Lanka is definitely one. We want to go see the tea fields.
Philippines, maybe.
Okay, another question. How did you manage the time difference?
The biggest shocker was from home to London. And then from there on, it was pretty much just like 2 hours difference to here, no difference to there, 2 hours to here. So it wasn't like big time differences. So the majority of our stays were within like a 6 hour radius after London.
I think it's good to plan it that way if you can. Like, before you go on a trip, if you're going to go to like 5 countries, just try and plan it in the same sort of area if you can. That way the time difference will only be like 2 hours, 3 hours or whatever.
Yeah.
But the first day in London, the third day in London is when it hit us. First, second, we're fine. Third day, I was gone. Can you describe the feeling in the Dead Sea more? The extra salty feeling.
The actual water feels it actually feels like oily. It feels like soft. It feels like really minerally.
Yeah.
And it does have, I think it has 10 times the mineral content of average seawater.
Yeah.
So the actual water itself, if you get it on you, it feels like it won't dry off. And even Sarah took her shoes in there, we had to chuck them out. Like, just water was just coming out of them for days and
like
days.
Like salt, like my feet were oily.
Yeah, like oily sort of water. But it's not oil, it's just all the minerals in it.
Yeah.
But also you cannot sink. It's like
it feels like
push your legs down and they just pop back up.
Yeah. It's the feeling though of like the extra salty feeling. It's like someone grinding salt in a bowl, taking it and like rubbing it all over you. And when you come out the water and you're dry, that's what it feels like on your skin.
And that's what it looks like too.
Yeah, that's what it feels like on your skin. But it is the most amazing feeling ever, not being able to sink. It's something you can't really describe. You have to go there yourself. You have to go and do it yourself.
But it's also quite scary because you do not want to get it in your eyes because it will just burn. But even to like just put a bit on your tongue will burn like you're sucking on a 9-volt battery, sort of a thing. It'll tingle. Yeah. That's how.
Do not go under the water. Do not go under the water and open your eyes. Just don't even go under the water. Okay. Going to Israel. Did it spiritually uplift the two of you? 100% for me. I would never read a Bible story ever again the same. Even just the way you look at life, even honestly being in church sometimes and the preacher's like reading a scripture or whatever, you just look at that in a totally different light. A totally different light. When people talk about Jesus, you just have this idea of, I don't know, I guess us being in Jerusalem as well, and like
even just places, like we said before, just like the names of places, like the Sea of Galilee, you can put an image to that. And there's some areas of it that are so untouched that it would just look exactly the same back then. So you just know sort of
what it will
it would have looked like. You know what type of music they'll listen to, you know what type of food they'll eat, and it's just makes it interesting when you read a Bible story about Jesus having fish. You know what type of fish it probably would have been, you know what type of bread it would have been, you know how the fish would have been prepared, and it's just makes it all a little bit more alive. Okay guys, we didn't realize how long this was going to get, so we are just going to end it off here, and that's going to be part 1.
Don't forget to stay tuned because we have part 2 coming up. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We would really appreciate it. And if you have any other suggestions, video suggestions,
leave them in the comments.
Leave them in the comments. Let us know. We like the feedback. Good, bad, ugly. We don't care what it is. We love feedback. So let us know what you guys want to see. Okay, bye.
Bye.